Hey guys, I hope you are having a great day so far. I am super pumped about today's video because it is a topic that I love talking about. So today I'm going to talk about how to lose weight without dieting. And before I get to the meat and potatoes of the video and give you your actionable steps, I am going to talk to you about what I personally am going to do to just get into a little bit better shape for summer. I don't want to say anything. I absolutely love my body all the times, all the seasons, all the fluctuations, but it is the time of year that everybody kind of wants to get in shape. And I mean, I enjoyed myself over Christmas and I did not say no to many treats. So I am just ready to buckle down and I'm motivated to lose a little bit of fat and just feel a little bit better. And because of my history in my fitness journey, so I've basically done it all. I've done the cardio and the no carbs, no sugar, all of that nonsense before I went to school because I read it online and thought that if I ate those things, they would make me fat. I literally thought that. It's insane. And I have tried just all sorts of diets and exercise routines, and I'm at the point now where I exercise in ways that make my body feel good and that challenges me, and I have worked at finding balance. So I went from being really strict to doing macro counting, and now I've kind of balanced off that I don't track what I'm eating, but I don't say no to treats when I want it. Lately it's a little bit more than it should have been, but that's okay. Because now I get to go through with you guys exactly what I'm telling you to do. So we are going to go through this together. So what I want to get at with that is if you want some support or you need accountability or you just want somebody to talk to, feel free to shoot me a message. Whether you want advice or you just want to talk to somebody, I am totally here for that. So what I personally am going to start doing, I actually started it last week, but so like I said, I found balance. I no longer restrict myself, but I've been treating myself a little too much. So now I need to find balance right in the middle. I'm still gonna allow myself a treat 1 or 2 times a week, but not going to the bakery every single day and having donuts, cookies, whatever, literally every single day. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to eat more veggies than I have been. I've been considering doing carb cycling. So again, not counting, but just on my workout days, having more heavier, starchier carbs and having less on my rest days. But when I really get into my workouts, I pretty much eat the same on my workout and rest days just because my body is still recovering and needs those foods, but trying to do smaller portions on my rest days, but basically just whole foods over everything and doing my best to cook all of my own meals. So that's my nutrition. Workouts, I'm going to work at literally crushing them. So I've been in a funk for a little bit and just haven't been feeling strong, haven't been giving my full energy to my workouts. So I really have been focusing on pushing out those last few reps, adding a little bit extra weight and actually squeezing out those reps when I get to 10 and I'm like, hey, it was hard, but instead of stopping there, to actually pushing myself out of my comfort zone and making sure I bring my best to each workout. Next, I'm just gonna try and move more throughout the day, especially if it's a day that I'm working from home and doing a lot of computer work, just trying to make sure I get up and walk around, stretch, do something to get my butt out of the chair and just move more. And lastly, kind of links in with my nutrition, but I'm going to practice eating more attentively. So no more eating in front of the computer, the TV, reading and distracting myself. I want to focus on the food, focus on the taste of the food, and be fully present in my meals and just allow myself to feel more full. So those are the 4 main things that I'm going to work on. I will update you guys with my progress and how it's working for me. But now moving on to you, so whether you are beginner or advanced, first of all, I hope by now you guys know my stance on diets and diet culture. I think it's absolute bull. Diets are not sustainable, and I personally don't know many people who want to lose weight and gain it back. So if you want to maintain that weight loss while maintaining your mental health and sanity and your relationship with food and your body image, just start making healthier choices. Everybody knows what you should be eating. You should be eating more vegetables than McDonald's. You should be eating more fruits than donuts. That one's kind of at myself. But you already know what's good for you and what's not. So start actually making better choices. Stop saying, ooh, I really shouldn't, and don't. Again, look for the best choices more often than not, but consciously choose to treat yourself 1 to 2 times a week. That helps with binging and you don't feel restricted, so you don't feel like you're dieting. But knowing that you're going to allow yourself to have treats will help make eating healthier and cutting back on sweets more manageable. So, diet. Just cut the crap. Stop eating so much shit. Next, I want you to journal. So either journal or write. I know some people might think it sounds lame and whatever, but journaling is so good for your mental health, your overall well-being, and for crushing goals. So every day, okay, not every day, I'm getting back into it now, but I start my day, I do a gratitude list. I write out 6 things that I'm going to do that day to get me closer to my goals. Now this can be work and fitness, however, whatever you're working towards, but you can do a combination of both. But so I do gratitude list, I write out my goals and my intention for that day. So my intention can be as simple as, today I intend to pay full attention to each person I talk to. It sounds simple, but I know a lot of us will listen to somebody talk, but we're not really listening. We're just letting the words come in, thinking about what we're going to say next. So make your day intentional and focus on what you're going to do to get to your goals. And then every day or every night, sit down, and again, I do another gratitude list, but I look at what did I do well today. So write down at least 2 things that you did well, personal achievements, whatever you did to get you closer to your goal, and what you can implement tomorrow. Really simple things, but mentally it'll keep you in a good place, and it will just help you work towards your goal a little bit better. Third thing, just move your body more. I'm not even talking about exercise here, I'm just talking about physical movement. Non-exercise activity thermogenesis is the calories that your body burns from everyday life. So even if you already go to the gym, look for ways to move more. Park at the far end of the parking lot, walk as much as you can, and just get in more movement throughout the day. Those calories burned are going to help get you that negative calorie deficit. Strength training. I don't care what you've heard, strength training will not make you bulky unless you are eating like a bodybuilder and training like a bodybuilder. Strength training is the best way to increase your metabolism, increase your muscle mass, help get you that toned look. But by strength training, it actually allows you to lose weight without having to drop your calories super, super low. So people always ask me how I maintain such a slimmer figure and eat the way I do, and it's because my metabolism is so high and I have so much muscle, so my body can afford more calories without going over. Going into that, I'm going to say eat attentively. So again, it sounds a little bit tedious, but the more you pay attention to your food, the fuller it's going to be. So pay attention to what you're eating, stop watching TV and Netflix or whatever it is, and just focus on your food. Next, cook your own meals. Cook your own meals, that way you know exactly what's in it, and whether it's fast food or a nice restaurant or whatever, chances are your portions are going to be larger and they're going to add things that you don't need to add extra calories. So make your own food. Eat more veggies and low-calorie foods. Especially when I was dieting for my show, you want to fill your calories with as many low-calorie foods as possible because you can eat more of them. I love having a big bowl of veggies, throwing in some quinoa, things like that for your starches. But when you have a huge bowl of veggies, you can eat so much and that makes you feel full and you don't feel like you're dieting because you're literally eating a ton of food. So focus on a lot of low calorie foods, again, not restricting or getting rid of your higher calorie foods, but not eating as much of a portion size of that. Drink more water. Sometimes you feel hungry just because you are thirsty. Next, protein. Protein is good for muscles, especially if you're strength training, you need it, but it also helps you feel satiated. If you just have a carb food or try and have veggies and make as a snack, you're not really going to feel full. So have something with protein in that to help make your meal last you a little bit longer without feeling so hungry. And my last thing is to hire somebody, hire a professional. Now, I'm not saying it has to be me, but if you hire somebody, you're going to get to your goals faster, more effectively, and you have that accountability, which is the main thing people are lacking. So invest in you. Make 2020 the year that you do these things and you get closer to your goals. So let me see if I can do a quick summary here. Make better choices, journal, move your body more, strength train, eat attentively, cook your own meals, eat more veggies, drink more water, and hire a professional. Okay, that's it. If you have any questions, please reach out, let me know. And if you're joining me in this no diet weight loss journey, please send me a message so that we can just keep each other accountable.